Imagine your best-selling coffee, chocolate, wooden item, leather accessory, or rubber product reaches the EU border, and suddenly it cannot move. Not because it is damaged, not because the customer changed their mind, but because nobody can prove where the raw material came from. That is the business risk behind EUDR. EUDR stands for the EU Deforestation Regulation. It applies to products linked to cattle, cocoa, coffee, palm oil, rubber, soy, and wood, plus many derived products. The rule is simple. Products placed on the EU market must be deforestation-free, legally produced, and covered by a due diligence statement. But for Amazon sellers and e-commerce brands, the hard part is proof. EUDR asks companies to trace products back to the land where the commodity was produced. That means geolocation data, supplier information, quantities, country of production, and evidence that the land was not deforested after December 31st, 2020. If you sell coffee, it is not enough to know the roaster. If you sell wooden furniture, it is not enough to know the factory. You may need proof from further upstream. This matters because compliance happens before the product enters the EU market. For imports, the due diligence reference number must be available for customs. If it is missing, your shipment can face delays, extra checks, or blocked market access. And that creates a practical e-commerce problem: stockouts. A missing document can turn into an empty Amazon listing. That can mean lost ranking, lost sales, more customer questions, and emergency shipping costs. The second risk is supplier disruption. Some suppliers may not be ready to provide geolocation data. Others may mix materials from different origins. Under EUDR, unclear origin can become a problem because the company placing the product on the EU market needs to show negligible risk. So the cheapest supplier is not always the safest supplier. The better supplier has reliable data before your shipment moves. The third risk is product expansion. Many sellers think EUDR is only about food, but the scope can reach leather goods, wooden products, paper products, rubber items, tires, furniture, coffee, cocoa, chocolate, and more. That means EUDR should be checked before launching a new EU product. What should businesses do now? Map your catalog. Identify SKUs that may fall under EUDR. Ask suppliers what traceability data they can provide. Connect customs, logistics, procurement, and compliance early. Do not wait until peak season. Flex helps Amazon sellers and e-commerce businesses move goods into and across Europe, including warehousing, fulfillment, customs, and international shipping. For EUDR, the goal is simple: understand the risk before your shipment gets stuck. EUDR is not just an environmental rule. For sellers, it is an inventory, customs, and market access issue. And if you want more content for clear updates on EU logistics, Amazon FBA, and e-commerce compliance, subscribe to the Flex YouTube channel.